I'm really, some of us don't know. We hear of the Satmar Rebbe, think that Satmar Rebbe was a big fanatic, and he must have been a terrible person. I want you to know that the biggest Balstoker of the last generation was Satmar Rebbe. Mamish, the biggest Balstoker. Awesome. Mamish, he blessed a few Yidden of his Chassidim who went to take the St. Paulo, with a Yid Moskowitz, a billionaire, and he gave the Satmar Rebbe a checkbook, and he says, any amount in the world, I'll cover it. And here I want you to know something, also very important. The Satmar Rebbe was a big canoe, right? But this is only officially. When it came between him and another person, Mamish loved every Yid. And this is a story I heard from someone who knows this person. One of the biggest top non-religious Chiloni Zionists in Israel. Remember, all our children should be well. This child got very sick, and he mamish needed he came to New York, and he needed $20,000 the next morning for the operation. And the operation had to take place because, God forbid, if it's the day after, it's too late. He comes to New York, all the big Zionists, they're not so fast in coming out with $20,000. So someone says to him, the only person who will give it to you on the spot, Satmar Rebbe. He says, I'm afraid I'll go to Satmar, they'll knock me off, who knows what they're doing to me, they'll find out my name. People tell him, there is nobody else to go to. Comes to Satmar Rebbe, and Satmar Rebbe Mamish, he knew who he was. Satmar Rebbe greeted him with so much sweetness. Unbelievable. He says to him, my child is sick. Satmar says, how much do you need? 20,000. Says to the Gabba, give me the checkbook. Gave it to him right away. Start saying a word. But what I want to share with you, sad enough, a lot of Satmar Chassidim in Brooklyn are not really the highest Satmar Chassidim. It's never what was left over in the camps. I want you to know there is a group of Satmar Chassidim in Uruguay. Uruguay in South America is the seaport of Satmar, but they all are millionaires. How much millionaires? Okay, I'm arriving in Uruguay. I'm arriving at night. It was Monday night, and Tuesday night is my concert. I'm arriving, and then I said to the Yid to pick me up from the airport, tomorrow's Rosh Chodesh. So he says, okay, for you want to have a mikveh and everything, go to Satmar B'Smerish. I don't have a black hat. So good. I'm coming to Satmar B'Smerish, and suddenly when I got there, I realized I didn't change my money yet to Uruguay money, and the taxi driver doesn't speak English. I just gave him the piece of paper with the address, and he doesn't even know what to do with Carlebach. I'm going to the B'Smerish, and I say, Yidden, I just came from New York, and we don't have Uruguay money on me, and I have this taxi outside. Someone could change me American money, I'm telling you, I mamish counted. 14 people went out, mamish trying to get in front of each other to have the mitzvah of paying my taxi. Mamish. I'm going to the mikveh, I come out, and then the president of the shul comes up to me, says, I want to talk to you private. This is unbelievable. He takes me out on the street and takes me for a little walk. He says, I don't know who you are, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I just want to tell you one thing. I don't know what brings you to Uruguay. If it is because you have no parnasa, I'll give you parnasa. If you have a wife and children, I'll give you money for the ticket to bring them here. Do you believe? Do you believe? He says, I don't know who you are, and if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me. Right? He said, maybe I came to Ur because I'm running away from something. Right? I couldn't believe it. Right? But then I said, I can tell you, my name is Shlomo Carlebach. Shlomo? I have all your cassettes. But this is not the important part. The important part is the mamish stoke. You know what stoke is? He didn't say to me, here you have $100. He said, you need parnosa? I'll give you parnosa. Put you on your feet, right? You have a wife and children? I'll bring them here. So the highest stoke is not to give one $1. The highest stoke in the world is to put them back on their feet. They should be self-sufficient.